Alright, what is going on, guys? My name is Leon Master, and welcome back to another Overwatch League news video. And today, guys, it is very exciting to talk about these potential leaks that look somewhat reliable. But calm down, though. Just a little calm down, because take these for a grain of salt, is what I would say. When it comes to leaks, especially where we're talking about DC Inside, Dynasty Gallery, especially there, take for a grain of salt. We're not getting anyone off of super reliable on Twitter, kind of like Halo and Slasher back in 2018. We got leaks to go over. There's multiple too, and they're looking pretty good for their record, I guess you could say. We're going to go over multiple leaks right now. So one of the most recent leaks that has came out recently is this one on screen right now, and the person who translated this is GG plus Apple on Reddit, and he says this. This was posted about 3 days ago. Its title said, Pyongyang joins Hangzhou. What is more surprising is OP leaked Hisu will not be able to play in the June tournament and 14-day contract of Luna. This is outrageous because who can predict such trivial things like that? These all turned out to be true. Dynasty Gallery fans are stunned. Also, he leaked Elivote leaving Justice. The rest of the leaks are Xiaomansu and Andante will join the Mayhem. Unique joins Fuel. Justices in and outs. The outs are Tuba, Elivote, Lulsish. Ends are Mag, QOQ, Innovation, and Myunbong. So let's calm down there for a second. Let's calm down there. We see the first paragraph, and he already got some things right. He got Pyongyang to join with the Hangzhou Spark. And we got the Luna, which is a dog for the Justice. He got the 14-day contract. And he did end up coming out and saying he does need to recover with his certain thing that has happened to him. So that could be a thing of him not playing in the June tournament. I'm still kind of confused with that situation on his Twitter. I may have read it way too fast multiple times. But there's that, which could still be true with Hisu not playing in the June tournament. Elivote leaving Justice, which also kind of confirms Elivote leaving Justice. Lulsish is going to leave. Which, can I say before we go on, it's so sad that those two never played on the Justice. Like, Lulsish got signed in Season 2, expecting to play, because those two were some of the best tanks and contenders at the time, and that's what they brought him in for, and Lulsish never played. Visa issues non-stop, and it wasn't really his fault. Elivote played, he was alright, but them two together is kind of insane. Tuba, honestly, it was kind of expected for Tuba to go out. He was not good at all this season, in my opinion. He had good performances on Reaper here and there, but that was it. But the people they're bringing in, Mag, QOQ, Innovation, Myunbong, and we got more coming in the next one. Let's talk about some more here. Now let's go into this next one here. We have Unique joining the Fuel, and I think 100% for sure this one's going to happen. Unique said on stream, or he said it on Twitter, that he has a 90% chance of joining the Overwatch League because of certain talks he just had. I think everyone instantly thought of Dallas Fuel and Justice, because, Ark's not doing the best, or Florida Mayhem. And Chris, Chris has been doing good on the break, but everything else, not so much. Fuel, I think it was so obvious for Fuel. After the May Melee, we saw the weakest spot in that tournament, and everyone saw Closer. Closer kept dying every first fight. Closer just wasn't the best that tournament, and previous kind of performances as well. So it's kind of obvious, in my opinion, Unique's got to join the Fuel, especially if everything coming out recently. Zachary just retired, so it opens up another spot, so Unique can join. And also, Unique has worked with Yong, who was in the coaching staff, and also Doha. I think it just fits perfectly for Unique to join the Fuel, and they need a main support upgrade as well, and this could change their team massively. So I think this one is going to happen for sure. Now the other Florida Mayhem one, we have Xiaomansu and Andante. Xiaomansu, honestly, I don't know if it comes to the Xiaomansu one, because I think 2 weeks ago, Xiaomansu came out on Twitch saying he has a hard time choosing on offers or not, so he kind of stopped, and he's going to start drinking, or he's going to drink, but I think he's probably done now for sure. So, Xiaomansu joining Florida Mayhem, I still don't know. I'm going to say a 50-50 chance on that one. Andante, that could be a 50-50 chance on that one as well. I don't know, but I think it would be pretty good. Kuki and Andante sounds pretty stacked with the coaching staff, and it can make them even better for sure. So I would love to see those Florida Mayhem changes. Even if Xiaomansu did come in, I don't even know who they would play. I think BQB's doing good for them, and also Yaki. But if Xiaomansu and Yaki can be a duo, that also sounds pretty nasty on paper, and I would love to see what that duo could do. But out of all of these, Xiaomansu kind of is 50-50. I see Andante for sure. Unique joining Fuel 100%. If this doesn't happen, I'm going to be disappointed. And these Justice signings came out of nowhere. And Myunbong, I forgot that about Myunbong. This one is also a 50-50, I feel like. Myunbong, because Boston's doing good right now. And I feel like it's got to go towards Myunbong and Punk, right? So Myunbong leaving Justice, I don't understand what Boston's doing. I really don't. I don't understand why they would do that. If they want to get money right now and then find another off sport, sure. We know Boston does their things like that. So Myunbong coming in, it would definitely be an upgrade into Justice. We would see Myunbong pop off like I wanted to see him do in my Flexport tier list. If he went to a different team, that's when we'll see him shine. And if it comes to this new Justice roster, we're for sure talking top 5 or top 10 right now. Now to the next one, which is Innovation, which I honestly have no clue about this guy. He plays for Team CC, he's a hitscan player, and now they have Stitch Innovation. So there's two hitscan players now on the Justice if this does happen, and we'll see where this one goes on in the future. Innovation seems like a good player looking at his track record, so we'll see where this one goes. Now on to these next leagues, and this one was apparently posted 21 days ago, and at the time of recording this video, 21 days ago was May 15th, or maybe even before that if this person got this post earlier or later. So what this post says is the usual Reddit DC Inside poster missed an actual leaker. I don't like posting the leaks from there on here, but I'll make an exception this time. It's going to be Nenne and Libero traded to the Justice, Hacksaw to New York, Twilight to Shock, but as the New York Hacksaw deal falls through, he's headed to Seoul. Now let's look at those bottom two, right? Twilight went to Shock. Hacksaw went to New York, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that at the end. Nenne and Libero traded to Justice. This one is wild. Now, I do got to say, I've heard about the Nenne one so many times from many places. So at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Nenne just does join the Washington Justice. But now that's 3 hitscan players. Libero. Honestly, Libero to Justice would also be kind of weird. The reason I say weird is, honestly, New York's weird. Well, New York's weird about this. They got Who Are You to replace Libero. That didn't work. They got Hacksaw to replace Libero. We'll see where this goes. I have a feeling there should be more of a rotation between Libero and Hacksaw on certain maps and certain plays. But who knows? They may want to have a main projectile player, and they may want that to be Hacksaw now in the New York Excelsior, so they want to get rid of Libero and put him to Justice, which I think would be wild. And that's the one I don't really know about. But the thing is, this guy's been right. This guy's been right with Twilight the Shock, Hacksaw to New York, and now potentially Nenne and Libero to Justice, which would be so wild and would also make a lot of sense on why Janu and Stitch have decided to stay with the Justice. So we'll see where this goes, but with these potential leaks, Justice is looking like a top team, whereas there's no leaks right now with coaching, which also kind of depends on how they're going to do, because coaches are massive when it comes to the teams. They get one of the worst coaches in the league and probably not perform that well, but if they get someone like Krusty, they're going to be insane. We'll see what their new coaches are going to be in the future. They may just stick with Supreme and make him a head coach. We'll see. We don't know. But let's move on to some official things real quick, and we'll talk about the leaks once again. Like we said, NYXL has now picked up Hacksaw. They tweet this out. The 2019 Rookie of the Year has a new home. Please join us in welcoming Hacksaw to the Big Apple. And that's one. And the next one is Washington Justice tweeting this out. Today we say thank you and goodbye to John Galt as he steps away from Justice to further his education. Thank you, John, for your hard work and guidance with our players and coaching staff. It was a pleasure having you on the team, and we wish you the best in the future. So I think as soon as we saw Justice starting to make moves, we knew they were going to go full Korean, which also means getting rid of almost everyone on your team and then getting full Korean. Obviously, that's the case. So we'll see where this goes in the future with this. Who knows what our head coach is going to be, like I said. Hacksaw in NYXL, I talked about him already, talking about Libero. I would see there be more of a rotation than just sticking of Hacksaw, but we don't know how things are going to turn out. But the first thing I showed you is the one that really catches my eye. Unique to Fuel, gotta happen. Then the in and outs of Justice, I think that one's kind of strange. Mostly the Myunbong one. I can't, if Boston Uprising gets rid of Myunbong, Boston fans, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry that's got to happen to you because they're doing good right now. And if Myunbong goes, that's a bit of a yikes. That's definitely a bit of a yikes, as I would say. And these new Florida Mayhem changes that they do happen, they're probably going to do pretty good again, especially the coaching. And Dante going there, that's definitely going to help him as well with Kuki. So I love to see these Florida Mayhem changes. Anyways, guys, it's going to be for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's hope these leaks are true. Don't forget to join my Discord down below. Also, don't forget to follow my Twitter and my Twitch. And don't forget to hit that bell. And don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I'll see you guys on the next one.